How to have clarity about priorities of life and how to then set boundaries around them. This is the theme of my current video. Before we move on, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stay connected. So when it comes to deciding about the priorities of life, again, it's a question that you have to answer. Tell me, what is really important to you in your life? The moment this question is answered, you will have absolute clarity about what are your priorities. And as we go on answering this question, I've asked this question in many of my sessions. What's really important to you in your life? People say, my family is important, my spouse is important, my parents are important, my work is important, my health is important. And there are further answers that come up. Happiness is important, fulfillment is important, and so on. So when we ask these questions, get these answers, the ultimate answers towards which we move is, we want happiness. Happiness is a priority. Fulfillment is a priority. Now, work backwards from here. What is it that gives you happiness? That needs to become your priority. And let us explore what are some of those things which have a possibility of giving you happiness. Let me ask you, if you are physically fit, does it have any connection to happiness? Obviously, yes. So your physical fitness must be a priority. Are your relations important? Do they contribute to your happiness? Of course they do. So you need to bring your relations into your priority. Do you want to progress in your career? Obviously, yes. And that is why your work must also become a part of your priority. So as your priorities become clear, you know what happens? What happens next is your time, your energy, your money starts getting directed towards these priorities. And that is how you start setting boundaries. This word is amazing. I love this word, boundaries. Let me give you an analogy first and then we'll proceed to discuss it further. Think of a game. Think of any game and imagine that there is no boundary in that. What's likely to happen? I'm sure you will agree with me when I say that it will ultimately lead to some kind of a chaotic action. People don't know where to stop and where to start. That clarity will not be there. So that is why boundaries are very important. And one of the important aspects of boundary is your time. Another important aspect is your money. So when you set boundaries, you are able to decide where your time must go, where your money must go. And we can add another thing here, where your energy must go. So as you become clear about your priorities, you are able to set boundaries around them. Where your time must go, you need to decide, because understand that time is one of the most critical of resources, and you should be able to take a call on who has control, who can take your time. You need to be the decision maker. And once that becomes clear, you are able to dedicate your time to those aspects of your life which will give you rewards in terms of maybe your earning potential also, plus in terms of your happiness, your joy, your fulfillment. And one of the very important things that needs to be done to set boundaries is developing the ability to say no. Now, many people have this challenge that they are not able to say no. And what I am suggesting is start somewhere. Because unless you do not start practicing it, rest assured, the world will be happy to draw on your time and maybe other resources also. So learn to say no. And you may say that people feel bad when you say no. Now, when people feel bad, it's not actually your problem. It's not really your problem. You need to explain as to why is it that you are saying yes or no to something. because it's your time, your energy, your resources. So it's your call as to who will take what kind of work, what kind of project will take your time, your energy, your money. So understand this, start putting that into practice, and I'm sure you will have much more control on your resources in terms of your time, your energy, and your money. And that is what leads to higher level of fulfillment. I'll keep on sharing more ideas in my subsequent videos.